There is jubilation, my brothers and sisters. Everywhere they are celebrating. Even foreigners are celebrating Nigeria. I say, hey, what is going on here? They say Nigeria is a great country. If you like, argue. Now your problem. Argue now your problem. Nobody go argue that one with you. You can stay on your lane and be arguing. Nigeria is a great country. You understand? I just came across even the British, the UK, their embassy, their consul, everybody celebrating Nigeria, Say, what has Nigeria done again? What has Nigeria achieved again that these people will be so happy? Everybody will be celebrating. Everybody wants to talk about it. Everybody is shouting. What's going on here? You guys will definitely like this video, and I love it especially because it is celebrating positive growth in Nigeria, taking Nigeria out of the list of negativity, taking Nigeria out of those countries that have been tagged as bad countries. Because this one, it takes long time for countries to achieve this incredible, cleansing, making your country's reputation great. Something which some countries are struggling now with because they have been lying to themselves for a very long time, claiming that their country is perfect. And now they are being exposed on daily basis. Yes, guys, there's some breaking news about Nigeria's reputation when it comes to financial related issues. You understand? So you guys are definitely going to find this video quite interesting. So in the world, right, Nigeria was actually tagged as a country with financial wahala, financial irregularities, or let me just put it clear make I not sugarcoat the words. Nigeria was tagged as one of the countries in the world with serious financial crime, money laundering in Nigeria. Nigeria was described as a country of money laundering. You know it to be money laundering? Money laundering is when people go and embezzle money, either corrupt politicians or Yahoo boys will go and carry money from another country. They will come and pretend that they own a restaurant, or they will pretend that they own a shop, that shop is generating money for them. Meanwhile, that shop is not generating money. That money is Yahoo money or government money or money that are taken from somewhere. You understand? That's money laundering. As in, it's a process of taking money that you don't earn and trying to repackage it and make as if that money is a clean money. You understand? So that's called financial crime, money laundering, and so many other terms they use. And this is just one of the examples that will make your country to be described like that. It's very, very bad for your country. Yes, it gives your country a very bad reputation. It puts your country in a very difficult position because your country is not trusted. Your country is not trusted. If somebody comes out from your country saying that he's a businessman, for example, just imagine that Dangote, we say, is a businessman now, right? But imagine that Dangote money cannot be trusted because people feel like it's not like this is businesses, is not what is really giving him the money. And then we are now assuming that he has a business and he's calling people to come and invest in that business. Nobody will come because they know that business no clear. Maybe that business they give her money. So this is a reputation that Nigeria and South Africa. I'm even surprised that South Africa is also getting liberated now, because it's Nigeria that people always blame. It's Nigeria that people always accuse. I'm even shocked that South Africa too was on that bad record. That South Africa has been facing money laundering and financial irregularities and all these things for years, and they are pretending that Nigeria is the only country that has a negative reputation. South Africa, we're not the same soup. And before you go and do another research now to see African countries that are still on this list, you'll be surprised. You will see countries like Ghana. You will see countries that you will not even think that they are into this kind of things. You understand? But they are busy blaming Nigerians every single day. They are busy accusing Nigerians. They busy talk about Nigeria negatively, not knowing that their own country is even worse. Not knowing that their own situation might even be more terrible than that of Nigeria. So as you can see, from every indication, this week is jubilation all over the place in Nigeria. And I keep asking myself, why is this so important that Nigeria as a country, that the economy of Nigeria is not classified as a country with global financial, because there's a global country, there's a watch list where every country that falls under this thing, they put them there. So Nigeria exits Global money laundering watch list. Global money laundering watch list. Nigeria is no longer part of that list. Now to tell you say Nigeria no dey part of Yahoo countries again. Now to tell you say Nigeria is not a country of corruption again, because this also puts the politicians out of it, because most countries forget about Yahoo boys, forget about all these things. But the highest people that do money laundering is politicians. Yes, majority. Go and check any country that is very, very corrupt. Their leaders will embezzle money and go and pretend that they are doing one business and put that money inside, and they'll be claiming that that is what is generating that money. Politicians will do that a lot. So Nigeria redeeming themselves coming out of this list is a very, very big one for Nigeria, because politically it will play good for Nigeria. It means that corruption in Nigeria is dropping. Nigeria no go pay say make them remove them for this list though. It's because Nigeria apparently is making sure that the country is fixed. The economic reforms, the transformation that they are working so hard to bring to Nigeria is affecting every sector. And that's why you're seeing this kind of breaking news coming up, which is extremely good, beautiful. It makes the country trusted. Example, Nigeria is becoming the leading destination in the world for global investors, right? So these investors coming in with their money in Nigeria, they wouldn't have easily come in if they know that the country called Nigeria, their money is not in safe hands. Yes, if they know that their money, they are coming to compete. You want to come and establish shop, but you are coming to compete with people where they do money laundering. How will you cope with that competition? Because they are not there to make money, they are just there to pretend. So it becomes difficult for foreign companies, foreign investors to trust that country and put in their money. That's why I say everybody is celebrating. I say even the British embassy, the British consulate in Nigeria, he himself came out celebrating this thing. As a matter of fact, the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, described Nigeria's removal from the Financial Action Task Force, grey list as a strategic victory. Is a strategic victory for Nigeria's economy and financial governance. That's what president himself. So if Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, can come out to talk about this thing, who be me who are not going to talk? Why we not go listen? You think it's not important before President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is coming out to say, we are supposed to be jubilating, clap for Nigeria, or let us celebrate, or let us thank God, because this one now another heavy body where they don't come out of our head. Because it's very, very important for the country. You understand? So the global watchdog on money laundering and terrorist financing announces Nigeria's delisting as its October 2025 plenary in Paris, France, on the Friday that just passed. And this is evidence that Nigeria as a country is moving forward, that Nigeria's economy is gaining grounds, that Nigeria is becoming a great country that can be trusted, that can be loved, that can be cherished, that people can come and put in their money. So the following countries' full implementation of 19-point action plan aiming strengthening its anti-money laundering and countering financial terrorism framework. I know say Nigeria be one of those countries where terrorism, they disturb them small. Boko Haram is still there and people are funding it on the low key. So in a statement issued by the Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ananuga, Tinubu said the development was not just a technical accomplishment, but a strategic victory for Nigeria's economy and a renewed vote of confidence. You get the point? Renewed vote of confidence for Nigeria's financial governance. So Nigerians, people should jubilate. Anybody will open their mouth say Nigeria is a country of Nigerians they thief money, Nigerians they scam money, Nigerians they this. Tell them that this is what the international body is saying. This is how Nigeria is regarded. Nigeria is seen as a great country with good leadership, with economic transparency, and Nigeria is not on the list of countries that do money laundering any longer. So it is over for Nigeria to be in that bad books. Now lie, it don't finish. So South Africa's case, I'm also happy that South Africa is out. I mean, it's a big win for Nigeria and South Africa. Come on, it's sometimes it's good to see Nigeria and South Africa winning together. It sometimes is good. Not be every time we go the banter. When you see the two countries winning together and taking Africa forward, because I'm beginning to see a lot of articles that are describing Nigeria and South Africa as the duo that will liberate Africa, as the duo that will take Africa forward, that will give Africa global recognition, and it put its reputation at the level where everybody in the world will be respecting Africa. So Nigeria and South Africa, they are actually capable. It's a big win for them. It's a big win for them, that the both countries are out of this kind of books. You don't want your country to be in those kind of books. So Sub-Saharan Africa's largest economy, and South Africa, which is Nigeria, and South Africa, they have been removed from the global watchdog list of countries subjected to increased monitoring for illicit money flows. So they know they monitor Nigeria again. You know how this thing they affect Nigerians before. For example, if you're in Nigeria in the diaspora, you want to send some money to Nigeria, the bank will check, ask you question, where is this money coming from? What are you doing? So Nigeria has been removed from that list, which means that people can easily send money from abroad to Nigeria. Nigeria banks will become more and more acceptable for international transactions. Is a big one for Nigeria, guys. I'm telling you, it will help the country, it will help you, and it will help everybody. It is what it is. Your boy Ajima, you just want to get, smash that like button, smash that notification bell, and of course, come back anytime you're free, because better gbedu, not the lack. You understand? Better gbedu where the boss brain. You know the lack for this platform, guys. I love you all. God bless you all. Cheers.